Hey everybody, and welcome back to Endzone, a world apart. Just wanted to show you something here real quick that I don't think I've discussed. So in the game, there's a part where you can see what the developers have been working on. So you can see their kind of early access roadmap, what they started with, what they've completed, and now what we're working on. So we're in this part right here where the additional wildlife, you can catch and tend livestock. I mean, you can do that right now, so that's done. That's up and running. But now we're working on new expeditions, or making expeditions different, and we haven't seen expeditions yet. And change to technologies and to research. So let's go ahead and load up here. You can see some of the things that I was working on. All right, so here we are. Give a quick pause so we can kind of reintroduce what's going on here. So we need tools. Well, let's unpause because we're playing it on slow. We do need to fix something, so let's pause it. We need more tools. We need more radiation protection, which we're working on. But you can see their scrapyard is having an issue. They need ruins, and there's no ruins right here for them to get, other than this cake shop, but we don't want to destroy the cake shop. So what we could do is we could tell them to move out. Like, we could tell them to scrap all maybe this stuff. But there's a greenhouse ruin there. They probably don't want to scrap that. Will they not scrap the little bits? I guess they did scrap all the little bits. Yeah, all these little bits. So let's move their circle, which we can do. Yeah, there's tons out here, all these little scraps in these woods. There's some scraps over here. Some scraps over here. And there's tons of scraps over here. So where is the best place to move their circle? 500, 600 over here, 400 over here, a ton over here. Okay, so... And I don't know, maybe is it better to like get rid of this thing and kind of start fresh over on this side? This is 900. Because that's a lot of walking that they might have to do. So is it better just to dismantle this scrapyard and move over here? That means basically extending out and almost having a brand new kind of town with whole new stuff, because I wouldn't want them to be walking back and forth to go over here to get this, to get food or whatever. So is that something we should care about? So should I go over here to logistics and say, I need a food dispensary? Dispensary is continuously stocked with food and can consequently shorten the routes to food intake. Should I get a whole market? A central building where assigned logisticians amass all the resources from the surrounding area to make them available to settlers. In addition, settlers can visit the market to increase their confidence. Do they need a trading post? Traders arrive at the trading post at regular intervals to barter different goods they offer. For right now, I mean, a market is nice. But is a food just... I mean, that requires metals, that requires plastics, that requires cloth. We kind of don't want to give up. So let's just throw down a food dispensary, nearby over here. You know what? You guys can get your own food without having to walk all the way back to town. I mean, you still don't have a water. Still need a well, maybe. We need to hire a logistician. All right, we're down to 13 people without protective clothing. one person without tools. But we're building tools. We're building metal tools all day long. Many of our settlers are forced to move across this way at the same project. We boost our protect. All right, you want protective clothing? Let's do it. I mean, that's what we're doing all right now. So. Okay, here's what I would like. Do I have the people for it? Again, the people. Oh, I have 7 settlers right now. When that happened. Here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get an extra type of food going here. So, what if I build a? Well, again, do I want that? Because we've got tons of food. I care about that. I don't know if I care about that, to be honest with you. I think I might have changed my mind already. Water. Maybe water is what I want. Maybe I want another water source somewhere. So what about a jetty over here? And then we can put a cistern over over here maybe, and maybe these people can drink from that. But we might eventually want to upgrade that to a water tower. Or do we want to go with a well? Because a well will never contaminate. But somebody has to man the well. Let's throw down a well if we can. We can't right there. I'm gonna throw down a well right here. I'm going to pop down a dirt road along that. In addition, right next by, I'm going to build a cistern. I'm going to build it right there. And let's go ahead and set up some, what am I looking for? Logistics, there we go. Dirt road. Like that. Let's hit this. And we're kind of getting into the territory of this gatherer, but scrapyard, I mean, yeah, they were having to walk quite far to get that stuff. I saw we had some protected clothing and then it disappeared quite as immediately as, oh, there you go. All right, we got it. Get 15 masks. There we go. We're down to 6 people without masks. Still low on tools. Tailor shop, what's your problem? Needs cloth? Oh, is that our problem? We don't have enough cloth production? Okay. Well, we can work on that. And yeah, we got the well up, but we don't have anyone hired to be a well keeper, so there you go. You know, I'll add a couple water carriers as well, because they need to carry the water from here to here. And let's say I want probably a new recycler to get more cloth. This is Recycler Center right here. This is the land of recyclers. Let's deal with that. Put another recycler down. And I'll put another dirt road down next to it. And then when that gets built, we will set it to... We'll set it to cloth. Well, we didn't get an achievement unlocked. We get achievement progress. 5 out of 10 for something for water resources, I think. Can't tell if people are drinking from it or drinking from the well directly, maybe? Or if they're just grabbing water and moving it somewhere. Oncoming drought, so I guess it's a good thing we set this up. Still need more protective clothing. Still have settlers with no tools. And we're losing people. And we have 0 settlers now, so let's drop down to 2 builders. Food is fine. Let's drop back to 5 gatherers, maybe. So we have a couple settlers here. Alright, yep, you're going for cloth. That's good. That's what I wanted you to do. 1 tool available, but still somebody needs it. Alright. Tools are sorted. Tools are sorted though. The tools should gradually increase, and then we'll spend them in a second. Because what do we want to buy? What requires tools? The research station? Yeah, I need 12 tools to build that. I could drop down a expedition station already. Can only be built once. I'd love for it to fit right here, but it doesn't. So you know what? It fits right here. Oh, that's contaminated. We have ground contamination? Oh, we do have ground contamination. Probably because the rain came through. And I don't know why. I have this problem that I think it's early access, that something on the outside of my screen gets kind of funky. I don't know if you can see it, this blue border here. It's not my monitor because it's picking up in the recording, I think, but something's going on with the render. We've got contaminated foodstuffs. These cherries are contaminated. These the stuff we're gathering is contaminated. Nuts. So I'm gonna have to change direction what I want to do. What I need to do now is go for a decontamination post. They produce decontamination kits used for in the storages of surrounding buildings to free food and other resources from contamination. So here is ideal. Somewhere around here is ideal because that catches both of our storage locations. People aren't upset by it. People don't get upset that it's nearby, so I drop it right here. No power grid within range. Does it need a power? It does not need power. I need a scout. Well, this isn't up yet, so I don't care. know what? I don't want you to accept water from, yeah, lakes or rainwater collectors. Good. The only thing nearby is that one well, and that well will never get contaminated. I like the rain effect. The land gets damp looking. And we got a drought coming soon. Alright, this is up and going. Well, it's close. It's up and running. There it is, it's done. Okay, so I need to put some staff in it though, if I have any. One scout, please. Yeah, let's put one scout in there for now. Let's go ahead and also set up one decontaminator whenever that thing gets up and running. And I'll take away a lot of medications. I really need to build a medical place. Let's remove... what do I want to remove? Let's remove an extra gatherer. There you go. Alright, so let's set up a expedition. We know what's right nearby. It's not that place. It's right here. 0.2 seasons, this cake shop. This site looks promising, but the radar doesn't show what we're expecting, exactly what we're dealing with yet, Chief. It's right next door. These people have been walking by and living next to it all, like, for years. I think we know what to expect. We should send one of our scouts to check out the place first, and when we know what we're dealing with, start an expedition. Send a scout. I think this is a kind of cool mechanic of the game, is sending out scouts to places. Now we lost a person. We have 0 settlers now. Pull back from a water carrier. We need wood, we need plastic, we need coal. We are hitting our limit of water. So this water tower is full. You could think about building another water tower, maybe. We can upgrade the cistern to a water tower. Does it have a larger radius? It doesn't really. Can we change? Well, we don't want to. We wouldn't want to... Maybe we can change the field of work. Can we... Yeah, here we go. Do this. We can include those 2 wells. I don't want from jetties because they could be contaminated. So anything that... Any well water that you can't fit into this well, fit it into these others. Or fit in this cistern. We have a expedition. Our scout is done. Hey, Chief, it's your scout. Sorry that I have to whisper. I've arrived at the ruin. Why do you have to whisper? We got people living right next door. I don't dare get any closer. I spotted a woman with a rifle up on the roof who's watching the surrounding areas through binoculars. In addition, warnings have been posted everywhere on the building that she'll shoot as soon as she sees strangers. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. Maybe you could send a few settlers to come by who should approach cautiously and start up a conversation or two? Advantage due to resources. Resources that can be helpful on the expedition. Okay, so we should have medicines before we do this expedition. So that gives us an idea of what we should work on next, which is the community medical facility here. Medical facility tends to sick. Does that produce medicines though? Hold on. Let's pause real quick. Open expedition window. What are these? I mean, those are medicines. For sure those are medicines, but is that a research item? I wish I could see the research tree. I don't know of a way to get to that, though. There's game log. That's not what I want. Survival guide. Can't search in here, though. Health. Maybe health will tell me. Herbal hut. Medicines. Iodine tablets. That's what they want. Iodine tablets. Iodine tablets are made by medics out of iodine. Well, how do I get iodine? Apparently that's just not going to tell me how I get iodine. Iodine is recovered in mines. How do I get a mine? See the complexity in this game? How do I get a mine? I have to research that. So, okay, so we're not going to go to the cake shop right now. Let's start up a new expedition then. My mistake. No cake shop. What's nearish by? There's this. There's this that's half a season away. This site looks promising, but the radar doesn't show what we're going for. Yeah, go there. Okay, we're deep into the drought season now. And there's a sandstorm coming. Everyone batten down the hatches. I need well, I'll wait for the sandstorm. I was like, I think I need to build some new houses to get more people, but let's wait for now. You know, I can set up a, while the time's ticking slowly along, I can set up another like dirt road back here. Go. I can fit a house in right there, but I did want to wait for the sandstorm to pass. Probably got sand all in our water now. Yeah, the wells aren't functioning because it's a drought. Okay, now that that's up, I don't know how badly things were damaged. I wish there was an easy way to spot that. Let's build another house, another little cabin over here. Oh, it's contaminated. Yeah, the whole area is contaminated. And dried out. Wait for them to get building. And we're losing people. Well, we just gained one as soon as I said we lost one, but I think we're still net loss. Alright, what do we got? The greenhouse ruin. The remnants of an old greenhouse. People used to grow fruits and vegetables there before the incident. There are quite a few of them around. Looks like some of our ancestors cared about Mother Nature after all. You can send some explorers to take a look. Maybe they'll dig up something useful. So what I would want to do for these people, they should have a scrap collector badge. And probably no one in my crew has the scrap collector badge. Okay, well, never mind. I would like them to have a metal tool, and maybe, does anyone have a radiation suit? No, let's just say activated carbon mask. Oh, I mean, you have a radiation suit. So I could probably just send you. I don't know if I need a radiation suit for this place, though. You're a refiner. What do I want to take away from? Is there just a random townie? I can send multiple people as well. How do I send more? Do I send more expedition rations? Oh, I need to wait for expedition rations to get gathered. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. Can't do that until we get expedition rations going. And to do that, I need more workers in the expedition station. I got a good chunk of workers, adult workers there. Water's filling back in. Everything's looking good. Got a house for William, Mary, and Maxim over here. All right. Let's think about what I might want to build. A research station would be nice. For some reason, it's not very attractive. I have all the items for it. All the it's big. It's a big boy. Should I build on top of existing road? I feel kind of bad about that though. I can't. Well, I could do it. Is there a reason? Like, is there a reason to have this road here? Does that do anything for me? Is it attractive? No, I don't think anything. I don't think there's a reason to keep that road. I can't scrap it or anything, so let's just work around it, I guess. Let's build my research station right there. Well, actually, just a little inn. Where do I want it? Maybe here? Yeah, let's do here. You know what? I'll build a road all the way around it as well. And I'll extend this road to meet it. How about that? Okay, that's a big project. How many, still only have one. Still only have one, ration, huh? Where are my workers at? You're equipping yourself with resources. You've become a builder. I didn't want you to become a builder. I want you to get rations. Okay, there you go. There's 2 rations now. I want a lot. I want like 20 rations. Because I need them for action points to take action when I go to places. We got contaminated rain. I don't know, I guess I can tell. It's like, how can I tell it's medium contaminated? Because it's raining right now. I can't tell rain in the future, but I can know how contaminated the current rain is. Alright, we're building. Slowly, slowly. Still only 5 cans now. I do want to push out this episode until we at least do that. I want to keep you on a cliffhanger of what expeditions look like. Alright, what about our decontamination station? Is that working out? Where did we put that? Somewhere in the middle. Yeah, here. Decontamination post. Uses water and it uses charcoal. I feel like we need another. Oh, we're out of settlers. Let's drop a. Let's drop an herbalist. Oh, we need a researcher. Well, that's fine. We don't have it. It's not built yet, so. How's it going, guys? You doing great work over here? Getting that scrap? Oh, actually, we're not doing great work because we're out of scrap. Okay, well, never mind. We're not doing great work because we're having to walk ages to get to scrap. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I don't think I can build a new scrap... a new scrap yard because that requires scrap to build. So what I have to do is set up tasks and say, hey, gather scrap over here. Well, I kind of want it... Do I want to do that, or do I want my scrap yard to grab that? I might want a scrap yard to grab that. Ooh, there's some stuff over here, maybe. So instead of that, let's scrap... I mean, your guys are... You're working down here, right? Let's grab this 92 scrap right here. That means my people will just go out there and grab it. I do need more people in the scrap yard, maybe, but I don't have the people for that. We have 2 in the scrap collector facility. I need more humans. The scrap is starting to go up. Wood is basically at a max, so I can take out a forester. Okay, let's put... I have 6 settlers now, so let's put in someone in scrap collecting. Let's put a couple in scrap collecting. Do you have... You have 17. I want 20. Give me 20. See, the stickler, or what I think we're running into early is, you know, there is a maximum amount, there's a finite amount of scrap on the map. I mean, there's tons. There's over here a nuclear power plant, but eventually you could run out of scrap. And a lot of things are built on scrap, so then what? Is that just game over? Do you need a, maybe that's when you get that trader in to buy scrap from him? What is this? No people? There's no one working at this recycler? Now there is. No one takes it takes it down to 1 settler though. All right, you have 26. All right, let's open an expedition. Let's start an expedition to the greenhouse. And I would like to throw in. Can I not? Oh, maybe I need to add people first. Anne and Lewis, you have this scrap badge. Great, you guys can go. I don't have this many. So if I send you 2 together and send you with 26 food rations, which is all I have, you'll get 13 action points. And I can bring some of the action or the rations back. So let's start that expedition, please. And we'll let that play and we'll see what happens, and then we can end the episode after we see what happens to the expedition. I would like to also maybe... I need more people. I just need more people. I need you guys to be making more children, if you could. I want to wrap... Actually, before I mess things up, let's wrap a dirt road. This is a kind of a weird setup. We're going to have double road. wrap a road around this. And let's build some more homes. So that can't go there because it will run into the farm. And that can't go there because I'll run into the mountain. Well. Guess you go here then. That's really gonna screw up this gatherer. I'm cutting into their forest pretty quickly. Let's play it forward. You're still complaining about a researcher, that's fine. They have to remove the radiation before they can even start building. Yeah, sometimes I think trees just fall on their own. I think they just naturally fall over, which is interesting. It's a nice touch. A major portion of the food reserve for stockpile seems to be contaminated, Chief. We ought to do something about that. You want to, yeah, build a decontamination post, produce 6 kits. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. We're on it. Our radiation exposure is not that big. We're gonna... Expedition is traveling. We can see them on the map, I think. If we open the expedition window, can we see them on the map? Maybe not. Are you... And? Oh, there they are. Where are they going? Oh, that's a weird way to go. They went down here. They hit the lake. Then they went around. I mean, I feel like you guys should have taken this road and then came down rather than do all that, but okay. You hit the lake. You came around. And you headed towards the greenhouse. You both split up. You went over here and you went over here. What do we got? We're here, Chief. There's not much to look at. Shattered glass here and there, rubble and an old metal frame. Was that scout pulling our legs, sending us here because of this junk heap? Then let's get to work. See, this is where we use, well, I'll show you in a second. So we have 13 action points we can use. Stop arguing and take a look at that. Yeah. Get to it. Let's see, all sorts of smashed pots, planters, and buckets. This thing seems to have had a ventilation system too, which is now rusty and falling apart. So how should I put it? Scrap? Alright, so this is where we use those action points. So we can go to the accessories and we can go to ventilation system. We can actually go to both. We'll try to take along some of this stuff. Don't want to see that it was all for nothing. At least we have a genuine craftsman with us. I think that's because someone had that scrapping badge. We'll do that. 18 scrap, 18 metal. All right, not anything remarkable, but we still managed to get some scrap and metal out of this place. And then the ventilation system. It deals with some sort of dilapidated ventilation system. Looks like some parts could still be of good use. At least we have genuine craftsmen with us. Let's break that down. Some metal and a few old plastic parts. I'd say that's all there is, Chief. Like I said, that scout is a jerk. Alright, this is not as involved as what I did during the tutorial. Like, the tutorial had like a 3-story house, and, you know, it's just a ruin of a greenhouse. So, let's loot it and return. And, can we grab everything? Let's grab all the scrap. Let's grab all the metal. See, now I'm out. So I'm gonna have to leave some of the rations behind. Or leave some of the scrap behind. But let's leave some of the rations behind. Grab that. Grab that. And then we can grab as much, take as many rations back as we can. Nope. That way. That's the way we want to go. Okay, so we're taking home 18 scrap, 23 metal, 5 plastic, and 16 out of the 26 or whatever rations we took with us. Let's loot and let's take that stuff back. At last. We headed up here with those rations. After a while, they weren't fit to eat anymore. That's funny. You were like, I'll leave them. Safe trip home. Now we can scrap it. Now we can scrap this greenhouse. It's done. Now I can turn, I need to remove this because there's no scrap to be had here. So delete this thing, demolish that gathering point, and this scrapyard I can, oh, you've already extended it out. Okay, so you will, I think you will scrap this thing. Yeah, we know that there's 6 expedition rations there because we left it. And my recycler, I need to put in a recycler. So before we end the episode, let's remove a water let's remove a water carrier, and let's put in a refiner. All right, so that is this episode of Endzone, A World Apart. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I need to remember to save. And hope to see you again next time.